S&P 500 and Nasdaq crashed in the last week. Is this just a beginning or a buying opportunity? The US stock market have taken a sharp hit in the last week. S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 saw a major drop, leaving traders, investors wondering, is this just a pullback or a start of something bigger? In this video, I'll break down the latest price action, key support and resistance levels, and what to expect next. If you trade or invest in the US stock market, this is a must-watch video. Let's dive into it. But before we go to the price chart, let us have a look towards Fear and Greed Index. The Fear and Greed Index after the market closed on 21st February 2025, it is in the fear zone. Not much has changed. The sentiments remained almost stable despite of the heavy correction. Because 1 week ago also, it was in a fear zone. Let us go to the price chart and dive into the price action for S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. Friends, do not forget to like this video, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell. Good news is that the price action, if you take the long-term horizon, in S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100 is quite predictable. Let me explain you, which will help you in the future investing. If you see the bear market of 2008-2009, price took support here. Once again in bear market of 2020, price took support here. And this was the bear market, which is a recent one in 2022. So if you draw this trend line joining all the support pivots, this indicates a very strong support in S&P 500. Now let us find out the market noises. This is the one support area. This is another support area. This is another support area. And this is another support area. So if we draw these two trend lines, we can expect whenever next bear market comes, so the price may correct and take support in the zone between these two trend lines, which has the confluence of EMA 55. This is the blue color line, represents the EMA 55. So we can conclude based on the historical price action, S&P 500 as a value zone when it corrects and comes in the zone of these two trend lines. Now, this was the major impulsive wave. Now, if you see this is a cup and handle kind of chart pattern. And if you combine this prior impulsive wave with this symmetrical triangle, it is a bullish flag as well. So let us first understand why this kind of correction is taking place in first place. So if I calculate the target on the basis of this recent breakout, now what we can see, so it has attained the target of 100% expansion with respect to this cup and handle pattern. And hence there is a loss of upside momentum. Now we can also arrive the target on the basis of this well-defined impulsive wave. So if we do the Fibonacci expansion with respect to the prior impulsive wave, it has attained the target of 161.8% expansion level. So whenever there is an attainment of the target, there could be a possibility of a loss of upside momentum. So the current drop in the market could be considered as a normal correction in the overall uptrending market. S&P 500 has met all-time high of 6,147.43. Now let us go and check the weekly price chart. The price was already struggling to go past this important resistance area. So in the last week candle, there is a candlestick pattern which is known as bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So it's a kind of multiple top kind of formation, and the lowest point of the multiple top is this. Unless it breaks down below this important level, I don't see any serious downside move in S&P 500. Now let us go to the daily price chart. This was the correction, and this is a formation of some kind of cup and handle kind of chart. Can you see the price action observe something very unique? One uniqueness is there is an existence of a gap over here. So 5,871 to 5,905 is the strong support area or demand zone. At the same time, can you see the price action? Market gap down, but buying has come. Market gap down and buying has come. Now S&P 500 in the last week is quite in proximity of EMA 55. Earlier also prices taken supported EMA 55. So price is at intermittent support level. We cannot rule out the possibility of bounce back in the forthcoming week from this particular level. Might be a price may consolidate for a day or two, but overall price action suggests the trends still remain bullish because EMA 21 is placed above EMA 55 and EMA 55 is placed above SMA 144. What is the immediate resistance? This area is the immediate resistance area from 6,096 to 6,140 level. So once this important resistance area, it gives a breakout, what could be the next potential target in S&P 500? Let us calculate on the basis of this chart pattern. So next potential target could be to 6,292, 6,300 and then 6,400. Now let us go to the chart of Nasdaq 100 to understand the price action. Let us first go to the monthly price chart. Even in Nasdaq 100, there is a rhythmic price action. And the good news is that in the bear market, it follows certain pattern which can help for future investing in Nasdaq 100. In 2008-2009 bear market, prices taken support here. Once again in 2020 bear market, prices taken support here, and 2022 bear market, prices taken support here. So this trend line, quite in proximity and almost kissing EMA 55, can help us to plan the next start of the investing in Nasdaq 100. Whenever bear market comes, this trend line is likely to act as a good dynamic support. Here too we can see well-defined impulsive wave, then a correction, and there is a breakout of a cup and handle pattern, or you can term it as a breakout of a symmetrical triangle, and symmetrical triangle is nothing but the flag of prior impulsive wave. So can we project the target on the basis of flag pattern? So I am measuring and projecting the target. Can you see it has attained the first target here, and then it is struggling since past 2 months to go past this level. So whenever there is a resumption in the trend, the next potential target could be to 29,000 or even more. What we can observe in the weekly price chart, in the last week, Nasdaq 100 closed at 21,614. So it was down by 2.26% on a week-to-week basis. Now see this trend line, prices taken support here, prices taken support here, prices taken support here. So this trend line can provide support in Nasdaq 100. If you see the last week's candle, it is more or less forming bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. If you synthesize the two candles back to back, it will look like a shooting star. Here also there is a double top formation, and the lowest point of double top is this, which comes at 20,538, which is nothing but the neckline of this earlier continuation chart pattern, cup and handle chart pattern. So this becomes a very good support. Now, if we calculate the target based on this prior impulsive wave, I'm just projecting the target on the basis of prior impulsive wave. What we can see, it has attained the target of 127.2% expansion level, and then at this level, it is struggling to go past. So once this correction is over and there is a resumption of the trend, next potential target could be to 23,400 in Nasdaq 100. Now let us go to the daily price chart to understand the recent price action. This trend line is very significant. Prices taken support here, taken support here, taken support here. And this trend line is little below EMA 55. And EMA 55 currently reads at 21,420. Despite the last week's drop, the bigger trend in S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 remains bullish. The price action suggests as long as key support level holds, the market has high probability of resuming its trend. However, traders must stay cautious and watch for the confirmation before entering the market. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timely market insights. See you in the next video.